Hi everyone, it's James here, and today we're going to be talking about Danganronpa 2x2. In case you didn't know, Danganronpa 2x2 is a upcoming Danganronpa game, which is kind of a remake of the original Danganronpa 2. Goodbye Despair, but with new different scenarios and different culprits and different victims. That means it's not like a remake or anything, but it is sort of a kind of a remaster, but it is kind of a remake, which is obviously pretty beautiful. A remake with new scenarios and new culprits and new victims, which are kind of different. So I just made a prediction, and how my prediction is gonna be what the actual survivors will look like, but the others who died are the culprits and the victims. So it's gonna be way different. This is my way. So buckle up and let's get into it. Victim number one and culprit number one. The first victim would be Kyoko. Despite how much I hated this annoying spoiled brat bitch, which I wanted her to fucking die, because she is the first one to go, considering I hate this bitch and I hate her, how she bullies people and how she harasses Mikon when she is shy and kinda upset and kinda childish. But Kyoko doesn't even give a fuck about that, so she has to go first. I don't know what my hero motives is actually the killer, but I'll let you decide, because however, I would be happy if Mikon actually survives in this. But however, she still might feel sad about Hyoko's death, that she doesn't even deserve it. I think she is a nice person angel. Well, she is just a spoiled brat. But Mikon just thinks, oh, but she didn't mean, she is not being mean on purpose. She's being mean on mistake. Like, Mikon, grow up. Just be glad she is dead. Moving on. Okay, second victim and the second culprit. Second victim, Rentaro Haramura, and the second culprit is Akane Murari. This Akane's motive is a little bit tricky. Akane's motive could be that Rentaro is just peeking and being a pervert to her. That's why she kills him. Or maybe, Rentaro Haramura just refused to cook her some food because she ate too much and that's enough, and calls her fat, which pisses her off, and that's why she kills him. Had no much to say here, but moving on. For the chapter 3, our two victims for this chapter 3 would be Kazuichi Soda and Fuyuko Fuzuryu. Yeah. Kazuichi Soda was kind of a simp to Sonia. He's kind of been an annoying prick. But Fuyuko is kind of a bossy. It's kind of a bossy mafia guy. Yakuza. I don't know what someone's motive to actually kill him, but killing him might be a mistake considering Fuyuko's friend Peko might feel upset about this and swore revenge whoever killed her master. Keep in mind, Peko might cope with her depression during the game until chapter 6. However, the culprit for chapter 3 would be Nekomaru Nida. Considering his motives they probably pissed him off or something. That's why they died. Perhaps. I don't know. You decide what their motive in the comments. What should they be? What Nekomaru's motives of killing Fuyuko and Kazuichi Soda? I had nothing to say about this one, considering I'm glad someone could finally kill Nagito, that white ass prick, and put him out of his fucking misery. Moving on. I had nothing else to say about this one. Chapter 5. Here we go. This is a very tricky one. Fake Byakuya Togami, also known as the Ultimate Imposter, dies from suicide considering he's both a victim, both a culprit, and both a traitor, considering they might fear he is working for the Future Foundation. That's why he killed himself, but he was only to protect them, all of them. But it was far too late for him. So moving on. Since I already made my victim and culprit predictions, how it would turn out. The things that I liked when I made this, the chapter 3, where a man kills both men, considering none of the Danganronpa games done that before, considering a woman killed 2 men in Danganronpa 1, and a woman killed 2 women in Danganronpa 2, the original one. But in Danganronpa V3, a man kills 2 women. So, I decided to change it up a notch. So, I already talked about chapter 3, and also in chapter 5, how fake Byakuya Togami, the Ultimate Imposter, dies from suicide just like Sayaka drank the poison in Danganronpa 1. That's basically like a shit. But now, we're in Danganronpa Chapter 6. We're in Danganronpa 2x2 Prediction Chapter 6. And here's how the game would end. Shinaki Nanami is revealed to be the mastermind considering Junko and Ashima just corrupted her. And Mikon, Keko, Hajime, and Gundam Tanaka and Sonia are the last remaining survivors of Danganronpa 2x2, which is pretty amazing. That's how the game ends. Bye!